In today's interconnected world, networking solutions are the backbone of modern enterprises. Among the standout names is HPE Aruba Networking. Today, we have Chacko, the Regional Director of HPE Aruba Networking, joining us as we delve into the DNA of Aruba and what sets it apart. Thank you for joining us today, Jacob.
Thank you, Arya, for calling me in.
It was my pleasure. So as I said, HPE Aruba is really famous for its Wi-Fi solutions, but it is not just that, right? So what is the unique DNA of Aruba that sets it apart?
So, Arya, if you go back in time, right? So I would take you back in 2002 when Aruba started its journey. So we started as a secure Wi-Fi wireless company, right? And that's how the journey started. But over the period of years, as we chugged along, we acquired a lot of companies and acquired companies in the spaces of NAC. Recently we acquired a SSC company, which is Access Security. Then we acquired in the private 5G place, we acquired Athonet. So if you look at our journey, it was all about trying to get the best of breed solutioning onto our customers, right? So getting the latest and the best is part of our DNA, right?
Yeah.
But there are other two strands that make up this DNA. And the other two strands that make up this DNA, one is our customer,
Okay.
right? And we are quite obsessed with our customers. For us, our philosophy has always been customer first, customer last,
Yeah.
right? And the other strand is our people, right? So I'm so proud that the team, HPE Aruba team, is a fantastic team that we have. And all of them are obsessed with our customers. So the best of the technology, customers out there, and we are obsessed with our customers and amazing people. That makes the DNA of HPE Aruba Networking.
Unique,
Yeah.
Happy to hear that. So you have said that acquisition has been very important for Aruba. So I just picked up on the name of Access. So how did Access's acquisition complete your portfolio?
So if you look at it now, right? So we are talking about, especially after COVID, we're talking about hybrid work. Now, when I say hybrid work, it's about workloads in the cloud as well as on-prem, right? We are talking about digital acceleration. We are talking about IoT proliferation, right? When customers are looking at all of these, you need to have a very sound SASE framework. Now, before the acquisition, I would say our SASE framework was not complete. Now with Access Security acquisition, which is more into SSC, that completes the whole portfolio for us.
Yes, that's wonderful to hear. So since you said COVID, a lot of companies have gone into digital transformation journey since COVID has happened and everyone was hybrid working. So digital transformation has been core for most of the companies.
True.
So how is Aruba aiding companies in their digital transformation efforts?
So Arya, it's quite interesting, right? So if you look at this industry per se, maybe at least 5-6 years back, or even now, most of the vendors out there, they talk about speeds and feeds, right? Especially on the networking side of infrastructure. But we started inculcating a concept of driving business outcomes, right? Which is part of digital transformation. It more so happened after COVID, right? When you had limited amount of money.
Yes.
Yeah. And then
time.
you had lots to do because people started moving and working out from home.
Yes.
Now, if somebody is working from home, how do you ensure that the network is still secure?
Yes.
Or they're getting access to what they need access to, right? So all of those really, kind of gave the push for digital transformation. And where Aruba really stood out was we always believed in the fact that when we meet a customer, we need to start with the why.
Yes.
Yeah, it is not about speeds and feeds, as I said, it's about what business outcomes can you drive.
Yes.
And I'm so happy right now that in Middle East, right, I see a lot of requests for proposals coming out from customers, enterprise customers, where you would not see it written for products. It is written for outcomes.
Okay.
Right?
So you are outcome driven.
Exactly. And that's the push that we are seeing in the market. Customers are getting more adapted towards it. And we have been on this journey for, I would say, a long time.
Yes.
So we are actually in the forefront of delivering it. All in all, I would say digital transformation, good, happening. and Aruba is in the forefront.
So you have been making great strides in network as a service. So why NAS? Why is it unique and why is it superior? And also every network comes with challenges. So what are the challenges upfront for it?
So Arya, NAS as a concept, right? It's network as a service.
Yes.
It's obviously there's a lot of awareness that needs to be built around network as a service because customers predominantly were very used to, procuring network infrastructure on a capex model, right? Now, network as a service is all about the hardware and the software, associated software in a monthly subscription package. Now, what's driving NAS in the industry and why are customers looking at it, evaluating it, and actually going for NAS? Yeah, that's important to understand because they want to be in the forefront of the IT technology. They want to have financial flexibility, correct? And at the same time, IT efficiency. Now, if you have to do all these three, right, you need to be, if you are on the NAS journey, it's, you're actually outsourcing it to your like HPE Aruba Networking, right? And then we do the complete, it's sorted, we completely manage it. And then we refresh at the end of the tenure, of the contract tenure. And NAS also helps you in your journey towards corporate sustainability.
Okay.
Right? So all in all, if you plug in all the plus points, it's a wonderful journey for the customers to take, right?
Yes.
Rather than viewing it as a capex purchase, getting tied up with it over the period of 3 or 4 years, but rather with NAS, you can be actually on the forefront of technology adoption.
Yes, I understand why you think that is superior. It's a very valid point. So GITEX Global 2023 is right around the corner. So what unique can we expect from HPE Aruba Networking this year?
Yeah, so as you know, Arya, GITEX Global has always been a flagship event for us in the Middle East. And having spent more than 16, 17 years in this part of the world, especially in the Middle East, it's something that I'm really proud of, right? And I think so most of us, all of us are proud of, right? It's an event where, you meet people, you showcase the latest and the best. And for me, this year, GITEX is going to be very special. And if you ask me that, why? Because we are just coming out of 2 acquisitions, right?
Yes.
One with Access Security and the other with Ethernet, which is a private 5G player. Now, we're going to showcase all of that. And don't forget what I spoke about business outcomes, right?
Yes.
So we're going to showcase all of those business outcomes across multiple verticals, right? So I'm looking forward to GITEX and the fact that GITEX is now expanding to Africa. And I handle Africa too with
cherry
Middle
on
East.
top of the cake.
It's a cherry on top of the cake, and it's just going to get amazing, and that's what I feel. Yeah.
Even we are also very excited about GITEX. The industry is talking all about GITEX. So we'll see you at GITEX soon. Thank you so much once again for joining us today, and we look forward for Edge to meet Aruba at Edge Zone at GITEX.
Thank you so much, Arya, for calling me in, and it was a pleasure to be here and having this wonderful chat with you.
Yeah, thank you so much. And with that, we are wrapping off today's session. For more exciting news and insights on all things tech, stay tuned to Edge Middle East. Today, I'm signing off. This is Arya Devi.